Hey, thank you for joining me for another This Week at Bungie. This one is the July 15th, 2021 edition. Let's dive into it. This week at Bungie, we talk rituals and reputation. Week 2 of Solstice of Heroes began between celebrating your accomplishments over the last year and a return of sunlight to the last city. Things are feeling pretty good. Make sure to pack some sunscreen on your way to the EAZ. Wouldn't want you to get sunburned. We have 6 weeks until a new season. There are many of us who have an insatiable appetite for content, but there's always going to be some time to relax during the season of Destiny. Give folks time to catch up or just take a breather from our fight against the darkness. We think it's about time we start trickling out some fun details. A few little snacks here and there and a few bite-sized treats to enjoy if you aren't still chewing on a season full of overrides, expunges, and more. I personally really like how the season sort of has a nice lull because I, as a gamer, love to play other games. And I'm going to start using this time to review story-based games and do some recordings and stuff. So I'm actually really comfortable with how the pacing goes. This week, our season 15 appetizers come in the form of ritual reputation updates. Earning a reputation. The steady climb towards rewards and reputation is something I've come to love in Destiny 2 over the last few seasons. Sometimes a reset can fly by when playing with a group of friends, but other times I could get stuck trying to finish out my Gambit challenges. Even so, having a direct way to grind out some Ascended shards was a welcome change with the release of Beyond Light. He must be like one of the few that does Gambit. I love Gambit myself, so I'm with him on that. This week, Rituals lead Alan Blaine will be walking us through some great changes that the team has begun working on to unify the reputation experiences of our ritual activities. As a warning, we are going to be diving a little deeper into the details here. If you are a Destiny 2 novice, don't be afraid to ask questions. We'll be more than happy to answer what we can after this TWAB is live. Hey Guardians, Season 15 will bring the next step of our ritual unification that started all the way back in Season 13. Unifying ritual ranks and reputation. Over the last few seasons, we've been looking to create a unified experience when playing ritual activities in Destiny 2. Starting with Crucible and Gambit, we created new vendor reputation systems and reward tracks. We did some back-end work at the start of Season 14 in preparation for a larger scale change to these reputations, while also preparing for the introduction of Vanguard ranks. Before we dive deeper on Vanguard ranks, let's talk a little bit about the updates to reputation systems overall as we prepare for a future where more vendors are given similar treatment. In Season 15, ritual reputation systems on Lord Shaxx, the Drifter, and Commander Zavala will be known as Crucible, Gambit, and Vanguard ranks. The names Infamy and Valor will be retired. Glory will continue to live as our competitive Crucible reputation system. We are also introducing Trials ranks in Season 15. More about that in the future TWAB. This has me a little bit excited. I remember playing Halo like 2 or 3 with my good friend Badger, and we would just play a match, and if we felt like that did good or if we felt like that did horrible, we would go to the website and immediately click refresh to see how close we were to the next rank or if we went down. It was really fun and just made the grind and made playing PvP over and over again that much more enjoyable. So I really hope they nail the rank system, and hey, that would be really awesome to get some ranks and trials. We're rebalancing all ranking systems to have similar progression times. Our goal is to let players reset Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit ranks slightly faster on average than Valor currently allows. There will no longer be ritual-specific rules that impede progress. We are removing win streak bonuses in exchange for activity streak bonuses. Reputation bonus weeks have been standardized to 2 times the multipliers when active. Bounties will no longer provide reputations as rewards, but primarily focus on XP. We looked at how long it would take for players who win nearly every game to reset their reputation versus players who lose nearly every game, and tune it so that the total time taken to reset is only around 2 times, rather than the 3 to 4 times right now. Overall, we expect 2/3 of your reputation come from simply playing activities. If you win matches in Crucible or Gambit, you'll still reset a bit faster. As we mentioned, Glory will continue to live as our competitive Crucible reputation system, and will also retain win streaks for faster ranking. We don't have any specific plans to share on Glory right now, but we will be looking at opportunities in future seasons for potential updates. Again, like, this is something that PvP players have been wanting, a nice, rank system, a nice competitive game mode, and the current one doesn't really feel as competitive as one would like. So look forward to their updates. I'm not going to hold my breath though. Vanguard ranks. Commander Zavala is getting a full ritual reputation like Lord Shaxx and the Drifter before him. As a note, Vanguard tokens are being retired, so make sure to spend them before Season 15 begins. Yeah, before this announcement, I had sort of cleared out a little bit of space in my vault, and I'm glad I did, because that vault is currently being taken up. I'm just turning in all these tokens. I never turn in the tokens, so I guess it's good that they're changing it, because I never turn in tokens. Players may earn Vanguard reputation when completing the following activities: strikes, nightfalls, battlegrounds. For those looking to take on a challenge, nightfalls give different bonuses based on a completion medal, which can be earned through high scores and defeating all champions. Bronze, silver, gold, and platinum medals granted reputation bonuses, and nightfalls grant reputation multipliers depending on the difficulty of the nightfall selected. The more difficult the nightfall, the higher the multiplier will be. Zavala will also have a full reputation reward line, similar to the ones we added for Shaxx and Drifter in Season 13. Powerful rewards will be granted every 3rd rank, and Ascended Shard will be rewarded when resetting the first time. I actually like this. It sort of, gives me something to look forward to, and gives me, materials, and I like the changes that they're doing on this. Activity streaks and reputation bonuses. As noted above, Season 15 will introduce activity streaks. The longer you stay in Vanguard activities, playlists, or direct launch, the larger your streak bonus is. Guardians can leave the matchmaking queue to snag bounties from the tower or clean out their postmaster in the helm without worry of losing their activity streaks. As noted, quitting activities or going AFK for extended periods of time will invalidate your streak, so be ready to play if you're looking to keep those going. It's so strange for AFKers. It's like, to go play a mobile game, go play Raid Shadow Legends if you want to AFK. As with Crucible and Gambit, Zavala will be looking to host week-long reputation bonuses throughout a given season. Stay tuned for in-game announcements. Seasonal ritual weapon quests and ornaments. Next season, we are moving the seasonal ritual weapon and ornaments to the reputation reward tracks of Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit. As players increase their reputation during the season, they'll work towards unlocking the weapon and respective ornaments for each vendor. We're also opting to update seasonal challenges, removing things like In It for Infamy in favor of challenges to earn ritual weapon rewards, Grand Masters, and Conqueror Gilding. Back when we introduced Grandmaster Nightfalls and the Conqueror title, with Gilded Seals still 9 months away, we wanted to give players a hard-to-reach goal that measured both skill, communication, build crafting, and time commitment, but that was also mindful of a player's time and real-life schedules. That's probably mainly why you'll never see me try to go for those titles, because I don't think I have the time. As much as I enjoy playing, I just don't have the time to grind for that. I'm a PvP player anyways, so. We saw a lot of feedback about rewards and general time commitments to reach Grandmaster levels, so we've been making some improvements season over season. We've added better masterworking material drops, adept weapon and mods, and title gilding. season challenges and plus 10 power weapon seasons means it has never been easier to get the pinnacle and artifact power needed early in the season. The addition of catch-up node, which currently appears during the final 3 weeks of a given season, helped many players conquer their aspirational content, even if they couldn't play every week of a given season. I really like what they're trying to do here with the leveling and everything. It just seems like there's so much to do to give you that sweet reward of leveling up, and I really enjoy it so far. I don't know how it was, in Destiny 1. I played Destiny 2, and for me, this is probably the best experience of leveling so far. Thanks to these changes, we're seeing a lot more players attempt Grandmasters and gilding their Conqueror titles than ever before. While we still believe that starting in week 7 gives GMs a nice seasonal cadence, waiting until final 3 weeks of the season to guild no longer feels correct. We would like players to play the week's Grandmaster Nightfalls for rewards, not Lake of Shadows, the easiest perceived strike. Later in Season 15, we're planning to make the following changes to Grandmaster Catch-Up Node to let players guild their title earlier in the season, while also addressing our concerns over a single strike being a boon for high-tier rewards over the last 3 weeks of the season. The Grandmaster Catch-Up Node will become available at the same time that Grandmaster difficulty is available, so long as you have the Conqueror title but have not yet gilded it this season. Each Grandmaster Nightfall will be available if the Fire Team leader has not completed the Gilded Triumph for that strike during the season. In other words, you may play each featured strike for a season to earn your gilded title. Once you've gilded your title, the catch-up node will no longer be available. We're excited to release these changes in Season 15 and are looking forward to your feedback once you've had some time to dig in, earn your rewards, sound off your thoughts. Bungie Foundation Charity Update. This is one thing I really like when I started streaming. I discovered how charitable streamers are, and developers have sort of joined us, or maybe we joined the developers. I'm not sure who did it first, but it's just nice to see the gaming community try to knock this whole like, oh, gaming's so toxic, try to knock that and say, hey, look, we actually care. We just want to play games. So, this is what we're doing for the world. What are you doing? Bungie Foundation Charity Update. Well, Guardians, you've done it again. Just last week, we announced the Bungie Foundation Giving Campaign, and you've already smashed expectations. We have a quick update for you on how much has been raised so far. We also have an extra lore reading since you smashed the 500k challenge. Bungie Foundation, 1 week down, 1 week to go. Thank you to all of you who have shown your support so far. We've raised an incredible 625k to date. With a goal of 777k, we know you're going to knock it out of the park and support us in our efforts around improving children's health and well-being, uplifting the voices and rights of all individual communities, providing humanitarian aid in times of crisis. As a thank you for your generosity, we have a special treat for you today. Check out our community team's very own Nicole Olsen in her amazing and dramatic rendition of the Witcher Queen lore reading. So that's on, looks like their YouTube channel. Go check it out on their YouTube channel, Bungie's YouTube channel. Sounds like it's gonna be good stuff. Also, we got the Prime rewards. Looks like we have the Merciless Exotic Fusion Rifle, Break the Dawn Exotic Ornament, Symmetry Flight Exotic Ship, Soul Velocity Legendary Sparrow. So if you want these, they are part of your Prime membership. So make sure you use these, or you're just wasting extra bonuses for your Prime membership. Also, if you got that Twitch Prime, your boy streams on Twitch. So make sure if you want to use it there on your favorite streamer, go click on that subscribe button and see if you have a free sub to their channel. And help your favorite content creator out. And that was pretty much the TWAB. Here's, you know, they have their artist of the week and stuff like that. Make sure you check that out. But overall, it's a much more meaty TWAB than we had in the last week. And I thought I'd cover it. Very interesting stuff. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're excited. Season 15. It seems like the energy begins in season 15. We get crossplay. We get no 3-peaking in trial matches. I don't know if is it all PvP or just trial. So that'll be exciting. And it sort of just is, I believe, what I feel like a nice cherry on top of the grind we've had this season of glitches and error codes and background maintenance. I believe this season, or whatever you want to call it, this DLC of Beyond Light has just been a lot of background work, a lot of system updates, so they can get ready for Witch Queen next year. So I'm really digging the changes. Sure, it's frustrating, but you know what? We all love this game. And if you don't, there's other games to play. So don't bang your head too hard against the wall. Take a break, get some water, and I'll see you next time. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night or day, whenever you're reading this or listening to this.